to the Ohio County Public Library's Summer Staycation Storytime. I am Captain Jennifer. This is my pirate ship. We're going to be talking about pirates today, but where's my first mate? First mate Ellie, where are you? We need to get ready for story time.
I'm coming.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, I'm late.
Are you ready, me Hardy?
I am ready.
All right. Well, we have been studying about or learning and doing stories about going to the beach. And so we have learned about the beach. Do you remember the sign language for beach? It was waves in front of you. And then we had stories about fish. And last week we had stories about sharks. And this week we're going to have stories about pirates. So the sign for pirate is you're going to put your hand over one eye, like it's an eye patch, and then you're going to pull your beard. All right? So for pirates, stories about pirates. It's going to be so much fun, me hearties. Are you ready? Let's get ready to get our alligators out. Are you ready? Hands together. A is for alligator, chomp, chomp, chomp. B is for bouncing, so hop, hop, hop. C is for circle, so let's turn around. And D is for we all sit down. And we crisscross applesauce, ready to be a listener. Well, the first story that I wanted to share with you is this one. It's called Pirate Nap, a book of colors. Afternoon on Spyglass Street, pirates fighting in bare feet. White bandana, one good eye, pirates plunder, pirates spy. Raid a hideout, do a jig, feast on grub, guzzle swig. Yellow treasures buried deep, lucky pirates loot to keep. Time for a nap, rowdy crew, mighty pirates need sleep too. Pirate captain sneers, 'tis a trap, pirates never ever nap. They don't want to take a nap, do they? No surrender, coming through, lots of pirate things to do. Find the ship in the bay, look for treasures on the way. Creeping quiet, sword in hand, search the rugged open land. Avast, a mountain up ahead, dig up treasure that's fluffy red. Spider webs and shadows grow, follow the map where breezes blow. Mark the spot, we must be brave, find green treasure in a cave. They found some green boots. Another clue, blow me down, a treasure chest, wooden brown. Pirate's luck, the treasure's big, yo ho ho, the pirates dig. Singing sailors, hidden cove, thar it be, a treasure trove. Sparkling jewels, orange beads, all the things a pirate needs. Hear a scream, what could it be? A purple monster from the sea? It's their little sister, she's taking their treasure. Oh no. It grabs the loot, a dirty trick, catch the monster, hurry, quick. See the ship home at last, raise the black flag on the mast. Tumble in, climb aboard, stash the treasures and stow the sword. Lift the anchor, pull the hatch, happy pirates, sleepy and rich. Calm blue water, briny deep, pirates and monster sail to sleep. The end. What a fun book about pirates and all those different colors. Well, would you all do a counting story with me too? Have you ever heard of the story or the song of 5 Little Monkeys? Let's do 5 Little Pirates. Can you count them for me? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5 little pirates jumping on a ship. One fell off and took a dip. The captain yelled, "Ahoy, let no more slip. No more pirates jumping on my ship." Now how many do we have? 5 take away 1 is 4. So 4 little pirates jumping on the ship. 1 fell off and took a dip. The captain yelled, "Ahoy, let no more slip. No more pirates jumping on my ship." Now how many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 little pirates jumping on the ship. 1 fell off and took a dip. The captain yelled, "Ahoy, let no more slip. No more pirates jumping on my ship." Now how many do we have? 2. 2, can you say it with me? 2 little pirates jumping on the ship. 1 fell off and took a dip. The captain said, "Ahoy, let no more slip. No more pirates jumping on my ship." Now how many do we have? Just 1. 1 little pirate jumping on the ship. She fell off and took a dip. The captain yelled, "Ahoy, let no more slip. No more pirates jumping on my ship." Well, now look. No little pirates jumping on the ship. The captain's all alone with a pouty lip. The swabbies climb aboard with a drip, drip, drip. Let's get them all back on the ship. Back to work. Let's sail this ship. The end. That was a fun story, a fun way to kind of change up 5 little monkeys jumping on a bed. I bet that was a song that you probably already knew, wasn't it? Well, Miss Ellie's got some stories about sheep.
All right. The story I'm going to tell y'all guys today is about Sheep on a Ship by Nancy Shaw. Sheep sail on a ship on a deep sea trip. Waves lap and sails flap. Sheep read a map, but begin to nap. Dark clouds form a sudden storm. It rains and hails and shakes the sails. Sheep wake up and grab the rails. No. Waves wash across the ship. Waves slosh. Sheep slip. The decks tip and the sheep slide. The sheep trip and sheeps collide. Oh no, look at the sharks. I hope they're going to be okay. Winds whip and sails rip. Sheep can't sail their sagging ship. They chop a mast to make a raft. Oh no, look, their ship's falling apart. Sheep jump off their sailing craft. The storm rifts and the raft drifts. Land ho! Not far to go. Sheep come paddling onto port, but sheeps jump off and sheeps fall short. They didn't even make it to the land. Sheeps climb out and sheep drip. The sheep are glad to end their trip. That one was a good one. I also have a story to tell you about some mermaids. Good morning, sun, rising over the lagoon. Are we ready to share a wonderful day? Ahoy there, mermaid, riding on a friendly dolphin. Hold on tight. Greetings, mermaids, living in a magnificent underwater castle. Look how pretty. It's nice to see you, octopus, dancing with a mermaid. Good afternoon, mermaid, swimming around the coral reef. Mermaids love to blow bubbles. Howdy, mermaids, going seahorse riding. Look how cool that must be, riding seahorses underwater. Good night, mermaids, singing softly a sweet nighttime lullaby. Good night, twinkling stars, the silvery moon shining on top of the water. Good night, mermaids. Good night, sea of dreams. Thank you for sharing such a wonderful day. The end.
All right. Well, when I think about pirates, you may think it was kind of odd to do a story about mermaids, but did you know that a long time ago, when there were men that sailed out on the ships, sometimes if they had been out on a ship for a long time, they would see things like dolphins or manatee in the water, and they would imagine that they were mermaids. And so when I think of pirates, sometimes I think about mermaids as well. So we had a fun story about mermaids. We've got one last story. It's kind of a little song about a pirate. Let's see if I can get my pirate up here this morning. Let's see. Do you know all the different things that go with a pirate? So here's my pirate. This so pirate, he has a hat. He has a hat where a skull and crossbones sat, with an R, R, R and an ahoy matey. This so pirate sails the sea. All right, what else does a pirate need? He needs an eye patch. So this so pirate has a patch, sailed the sea without a scratch, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sailed the sea. What else does a pirate need? When I think of pirates, sometimes I think of a hook. This so pirate has a hook. He uses it to hold a book, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sails the sea. What else does a pirate need? How about what that is? A treasure map. This so pirate has a map. He keeps it handy in his lap, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sailed the sea. Another thing a pirate might need is a parrot or a bird. This so pirate has a bird. It barely even knows a word, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sailed the sea. What else? A pirate needs a pirate ship. This so pirate has a ship. It travels around the world in a single trip, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sailed the sea. And one more thing, when I think of pirates, I think of treasure. This so pirate looked for treasure more than anyone could measure, with an R, R, R and ahoy matey. This so pirate sailed the sea. Good job. Oh my goodness. Do you think of these things when you think of pirates? Pirate hats and eye patches, a hook and a parrot, a map, a treasure chest and a ship. There are a lot of things that go along. If you wanted to play pirate, maybe you could use some of these things and come up with a costume so that you could be a pirate. Let's do an activity today where you all can stand up and do it with me, okay? Let's do, this is a little finger play called the One-Eyed Pirate, all right? I think Miss Ellie's gonna jump in here with us. All right, so we're gonna put our hand, we're gonna kind of point to our eyes. Goes the one-eyed pirate, so we're gonna point to our eyes. He's fierce and he's tough. Can you give me a tough piratey look, all right? He digs for buried treasure. Can you dig? And it's never enough. He always wants more, right? He lives on a ship, so we're gonna put our hands together. Way out on the sea, we're gonna rock that ship. His parrot is his only friend. We're gonna kind of put our fist on our shoulder like it's our parrot, okay? Except for me, all right? Can you do it with me? Okay. The one-eyed pirate, he's fierce and tough. He digs for buried treasure, but it's never enough. He lives on a ship way out on the sea. His parrot is his only friend except for me. Let's do that one more time. The one-eyed pirate, he's fierce and tough. He digs for buried treasure, but it's never enough. He lives on a ship way out on the sea. His parrot is his only friend except for me. Good job, good job. Oh man, that's so much fun. I love being a pirate. You know, every time after our story time, we like to go over and find some activities that maybe you could do at home. We're going to do some activities that kind of have to do with being a pirate. All right, so let's head over to the table and let's see what we have got over here for us to do. Some fun ideas. Now, we've done this as a story time activity a couple of years ago when we did a pirate story time, and it's one of my favorite things to do. It's an I Spy bottle. So all you need to do to have at your house in order to make an I Spy bottle is like some kind of a used bottle, like a water bottle or a pop bottle. You're going to want to fill the bottle with, or not necessarily fill it, but add some small objects into the bottle. You're going to need to look for things that will fit through the mouth of the bottle. Maybe some things that are different colors. Beads are good, little pieces of foam, maybe some foam shapes, some different, I've got some pipe cleaner pieces, some seashells, pieces of ribbon, anything that you have that you can work with your preschooler on shapes, on colors, or on objects that you can fit through the mouth of the bottle. And then you're just going to need a funnel, and you're going to want to add sand to cover up those objects. Now, if you use dry sand, it should go through the mouth of the bottle pretty easily. If it's wet, you know, it's going to get kind of clogged up in the funnel. So kind of maybe fill that up with some dry sand. Now you're going to want to fill it about 80% of the way. You want to kind of fill your bottle until the bottle starts to narrow at the top. If you're concerned about your preschooler or another child in your family opening the lid, you may want to tape it off or glue it, okay? Now, you want to leave some air so that the objects can kind of float around and move within the sand. So you're going to have to kind of work it a little bit, but eventually the objects that were on the bottom of your bottle are going to begin to work through the sand. And then it's going to be a fun, neat activity as your preschooler looks to find objects that are hidden in the sand and identifies them. All right? So fun I Spy bottle using sand, a water bottle, and some things that you might have at your house. Another fun thing to do is to work on some science. When I think of pirates, I think of all the pirate ships that have gone down in the ocean because they were full of treasure. All right, so a fun thing to do would be to take some foil. I've got a container that I've got some water, and then help your child to do some engineering and see if they can create a boat using some foil. So all you would have to do is just kind of pinch it at the ends, create a little cavity area. All right, and then pinch it at the other end. Now, another fun thing to do would be to try to find out, did you know that water has weight? Okay, so that's our science for today. So water has weight. And so we can take this boat that we've engineered out of some foil, and we can put it in the water, and it's going to float, because right now it's lighter than the weight of the water that's underneath. But what if we added some treasure to that boat? So maybe gather some coins. You can do quarters, nickels, dimes. I've got some pennies, and see how many pennies the boat that your toddler, that your preschooler has created, how many pennies will it hold before the boat sinks, okay? So just kind of count and maybe add those on. Maybe look around your house for other things that you could create a boat with. Maybe some fruit, like the outside of an orange or something like that, and see what makes the best boat and what will hold the most pennies. So kind of keep adding those until you see how many pennies it'll take before it sinks your boat, okay? So water has weight, and the weight of the boat has to become more than the weight of the water that's holding it up in order for it to sink. So see if you can sink a ship, me hearties, all right? The last thing that I wanted to share with you was maybe creating a shoulder parrot. You know, you wouldn't be much of a pirate unless you had a pet parrot. And so what I've done is I've kind of created a little shoulder parrot. Let's see if I can get him to all right. And you can make a shoulder parrot by just, I just printed this off of the internet, you know, found some little clip art, did some coloring with some crayons, and you can kind of do that with your preschooler. And then we took a clothespin, and I have just taped it on the back of my parrot, and then you can use it to just clip onto your shirt, your preschooler shirt. So mine will not clip on there. There we go. Arr. So now I'm a pirate with a parrot on my shoulder. All right, so a fun craft that you can do pretty easy. If you don't have access to the internet where you can print one off, you can always draw a parrot. That would be a lot of fun too. Use some creativity. Try to imagine, what does a parrot look like? And make your own parrot that's gonna go on your child's shoulder, okay? Well, that was so much fun. I hope you do some of these activities at home. You know, we didn't even talk about things like walking the plank or swabbing the deck. So let's get ready to sing a song about those things, all right? All right, now, there's a song called If You're Happy and You Know It. You probably know that song. You probably sing it a lot. So let's do If You're a Pirate and You Know It, all right? You get ready, my first mate's getting ready to come back in here. All right, so we're gonna sing If You're a Pirate and You Know It. So, if you're a pirate and you know it, we're gonna swab the deck. Can you mop? Can you do a mopping motion? If you're a pirate and you know it, swab the deck. If you're a pirate and you know it, then you'll hear the sea wind blowing. If you're a pirate and you know it, swab the deck. Swab the deck. If you're a pirate and you know it, walk the plank. Can you walk the plank? Can you pretend like you're balancing? Oh. If you're a pirate and you know it, walk the plank. Ooh. If you're a pirate and you know it, then you'll hear the sea wind blowing. If you're a pirate and you know it, walk the plank. Ooh. And if you're a pirate and you know it, shout ahoy, ahoy! If you're a pirate and you know it, shout ahoy, ahoy! If you're a pirate and you know it, then you'll hear the sea wind blowing. If you're a pirate and you know it, shout ahoy, ahoy! Well, ahoy there, me hearties. We've had so much fun today. We've had fun going on our staycation. We hope you'll join us again next week as we start a new area of study. It's going to be so much fun. So, see you later, me hearties.